Okay, let's get started with some programming. In Visual Studios, when you want to start a program, you're gonna go right here where it says New Project, right there. Yours might be somewhere else, like right here. This is just the way mine is set up, so don't worry about it. You'll have this right here. You're gonna click on New Project. You're gonna want to go to C++ right there. Make sure that your Windows 32 console application is clicked. You can name this program whatever you want. Let's name it Cookie Monster. Why not? Monster. Yeah. Why? Because I wanted. So let's click OK. Next, click on this empty project right there. Okay. Now click on Finish. It's building you your little program. Now, right here, you see that there's nothing here. You want to have a interface here so that you can program. You're going to right click on source files. You're going to add a new item. This right here is going to give you that interface right here so that you can program. You go to C++, make sure it's clicked. You can name this whatever you want. I'm going to keep it source. Doesn't really matter. You can call this Elmo if you want. I don't really care. So click on add. There it is. This right here is where you're going to put all your programs. We're going to start out with writing sharp, or whatever you want to call that. Include IO stream. You don't need to know what this is right now. Just know that you need this so that your program, it's more like the compiler knows what to use. Now we're going to add in user. Wait a minute. Nope. Cancel that. Using namespace std. You need that as well. You don't need to know this right now. Just know that you need to type this in. Int main. Open and close parenthesis. Don't put that. If you put this, your program won't run. It'll give you an error, which we'll go into later. You'll figure out why. And open and close brackets. Now, we're going to create variables. We're going to create an int variable. An int variable is a real number. I think it goes from like 2,800,000 whatever thousand all the way down to the exact same number in the negative section. A variable is whatever you want to name it. For now, we're just going to name it 2. It has to be a number. It can't be, you can't just put 4 in here because it ain't going to work. C++ is expecting a number right here. That's what that int is. You need to give it a data type. That's what that is. Since we named it 2, let's make this a number 2. And we're going to end that. Then we're going to put another int variable called 4. And guess what that's going to equal? Exactly the number 4. We're going to end that as well. You're going to need a semicolon to end this, or else the compiler is going to complain that you didn't put a semicolon. Now, cout. Cout is what? tells the program to print out to the console. If you don't have this, your compiler isn't going to show anything. We're going to see out the variable 2. Now we're going to end it with end L. It's going to end the line, not end the actual statement. The semicolon does that. Now we're going to see out again the variable 4. And we're going to end this line. If you haven't guessed it, end the line just ends the entire line, and it puts the variable 4 under 2. So we're going to see 2 and 4. 1 under 2, 4 under 2. Yeah. Now, right up here, we have the local Windows debugger. You're going to click on this. And you gotta say yes. This is gonna build this little program that you did right here. Now click on yes. Let it build. Ooh. See that? Yeah. That's right. It went a little too fast, right? We want to stop that. The way you stop the console from just popping up and popping out is with system pause. This is going to pause the console so you can at least look at it and not just freak out because you know what just happened. Let's try it again. Local Windows debugger. Click on this, yes. Ooh, look at that. 2 and 4. Congratulations. You just made yourself the first program. Good job. Now, when you press enter, it's going to go away. What you did right here, if you didn't know already, you put the number 2 right here inside of a variable named 2. You want to name your variables as close to possible as what you're doing. That way you, yourself, or somebody else that comes in and looks at your program doesn't get confused. I can't tell you how many times I've looked at somebody else's program and I have no idea what the variable even means. So just make sure that your variable is more to the point. And that is all for now. I know this might be a little fast, but you can always look back in the video, see what happened, study it, and make your own right now for variables. Keep putting out numbers. In the next video, we are going to multiply these two numbers. Then we're going to divide them. We're also going to add them and then multiply them in the same cout. See you then.